Californians brace themselves for a weekend of record-setting temperatures. We look at how the severity of these heat waves has increased in recent years. California residents are bracing for a weekend of record-setting temperatures as heat continues to build on the West Coast. The U.S. National Weather Service has issued an excessive heat alert, with meteorologists warning that some of Southern California's inland areas could reach temperatures of 49 degrees Celsius. That's 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, Dr. David Eisenman is the director of the UCLA Center for Public Health and Disasters, and he says the severity of such heat waves has increased in recent years.
We know that they're happening not only more often, but they're happening earlier in the summer season. These heat events are lasting longer and they're more severe. And importantly, the night times are not cooling down as well as they used to be.
And that brings a danger with it, doesn't it? Because this sounds like a dangerous weekend. Just looking at what those temperatures are going to be, there could be a lot of trouble with this.
Absolutely. So, cooling is not a luxury for the human body. Body is set at a temperature of approximately 36.8 Celsius. That's its normal temperature. Once it reaches 40 degrees Celsius, it starts to break down. Inflammatory processes, toxins are released, and organs are damaged, and people die.
So what can emergency services do to prepare for this? What are they doing to prepare for this? And what can people in some of these most affected areas do as well?
We want to make sure that people who don't have air conditioning have some access to cooled space, be it cool water for a while, a cool shelter, something that's air conditioned. It's really important to have a few hours at least every day where the body is cooled down. So we also recommend that if you know somebody who's older and living alone, that you check in on them several times a day to make sure that they're hydrating and staying cool.
Now, you've mentioned people who are older, but with a heat wave like this, are there certain groups that are more at risk than others?
So the extremes of age, the youngest and the very oldest, are at higher risk. People with chronic diseases such as diabetes or kidney disease or heart disease. We know that people who are unhoused, who are homeless, are at higher risk. And really anybody who doesn't have air conditioning in their home, which tends to be low-income communities, are at higher risk.
This weekend is when it's predicted to get to the hottest, but this is obviously a long-term issue that people are going to be having to deal with in this area.
It is, and we need to start treating these extreme heat events like other disasters, such as hurricanes and tornadoes. We need to not just think of them as another set of hot days. These are new disasters that are coming on us more frequently. And we need to prepare for them like we do for hurricanes and tornadoes and take them just as seriously.